From the Classic 107 studios in downtown Winnipeg, 107 Live for Birchwood Jaguar, the art of performance.
Goran Krivokapić, Montenegrin guitarist, here to join us here in Winnipeg for the Winnipeg Classical Guitar Society. I can't even speak right now. I'm just like, I was swept. I was totally swept. The Winnipeg Classical Guitar Society has invited him to join us here for another one of their 16-17 concerts, another Birchwood Jaguar 107 Live. Welcome to the Diamond Lane, Goran. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for being here.
Thanks a lot.
Tell us what you just played for us.
I just played the third movement of violin sonata, of Bach's violin sonata, second violin sonata, and it was the Andante movement.
Was that one of your arrangements? Because I was reading that you do a lot of arranging of Bach.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that was my arrangement too. Yes,
fantastic.
That's right.
So, in my reading about you, I've learned that you're from Montenegro, but I also learned that you started playing very early and were one of those freaky kids who was prodigal. And so, tell us a little bit about that. Growing up playing and being in the limelight all the time.
Growing up playing, well, that's right. I was quite a competition freak during my study times, and so I went to quite many and won also about 19 of them, and started playing guitar when I was 8 years old.
Okay.
In back there in Montenegro, went to the music school. Uh-huh. And continued then my studies in Belgrade, finished there, then went to Cologne in Germany. Mm-hmm. That's where I live now for the last 17 years.
Okay.
That's where I spent most of my life actually now. So,
wow.
Yeah, I have family there too, and yeah.
Well, so talking about growing up as a musician, like being young, doing competitions, being like recognized really early, what was it that kept you motivated to do more competitions? What was it that kept you motivated to seek out?
I guess winning them.
Prize money.
Sure.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, that was surely a big plus point. Well, I mean, of course, the positive experiences always motivate you. So it was not so difficult to continue doing. The first ever competition I did in Montenegro, although it was still for kids, for pupils, it was I won. So
it was a good start because you might as well keep going while you're on a roll. Yeah.
I didn't really know. I mean, I always loved doing what I'm doing, but I didn't really know that I was quite good at it until I started competing. So. Then surely it was a big motivation, but not only just to win, but it was a great experience. Every time I went for a competition, I learned so much from other people, listening to the others, just the preparation, also just the process of going to competition. What happens before it's just a huge motivation to do something, to practice, to develop. Otherwise, if you don't have a goal, then it can be tricky to find something to motivate you, just to practice for yourself. And of course, later started my concert career started also, and then it's another motivation to practice for concerts.
Right. Well, I mean, but how do you get hired? I mean, it's just how do you become this kind of world traveling performer?
It just sort of happened itself. Well, the competitions are for sure a big part of it. Many of them carry also concert prizes, concert tours, like the one of the biggest one in the world. I won was here in Canada actually that year in Montreal in 2004, and that was a Guitar Foundation of America international competition, and that part of the first prize was also about 50 concerts in North America and master classes. So this is
that's pretty amazing. And you've been here to Winnipeg before, and and you say yes. Was it a good experience last time you were here?
Yeah, it was a great experience.
Wonderful.
It was about 11 years ago. It was also part of that GFA tour, and I remember it was the coldest I ever experienced. I mean,
well, welcome back. It's not so bad right now, though.
No, I'm kind of a little disappointed, I must say, because I was really preparing all this. Took all my clothes I've got, and
that's amazing.
Warm clothes. And
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So you've been here before. You've performed here before. So you're kind of used to the audience. But what I'm super fascinated by, and the fact that you are not just arranging stuff for yourself and I'm sure for other people, but also that you are very much about the new music and making sure that music evolves. I was kind of reading that about you. So what is it that motivates you to contribute to the evolution of music and make sure that new music is heard?
Well, it's just the music itself, and I guess and the instrument itself. There is a obviously huge development in our instrument. Not only the playing, but also guitar building. So the instrument evolved in the last 100 or maybe in the last 30 years, even 20 years. And the guitar technique also evolved, and also the perception of our audience, what guitar can do, evolves all the time. So this is really motivating to be a part of this process of this huge development, and to extend the repertoire. That's also my goal.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm sure that our audiences are going to be super inspired to come and join you tomorrow night at Église Précieux-Saint. That is at 200 Kenny Street here in Winnipeg, 8 p.m. Tickets are $20 and $15 at the door. You can Winnipeg Hello at Winnipeg Classical Guitar Society.com for more info or to reserve tickets. You are also performing Goran Krivokapić. You are also hosting a masterclass tonight at the Manitoba Conservatory. Conservatory.
Yes.
So how many students are you going to be hearing and working with?
Well, I don't know exactly
You
the
don't know
schedule.
yet?
I do
Okay.
know I start at 5 o'clock,
Okay.
5 p.m. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, we're so happy to have you, and we're really excited to hear you tomorrow night. Would you like to play just a little bit more of
Oh, yes,
something?
sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What can we hear? What are we going to hear?
I will play a piece by Marco Pereira.
Okay.
It's called Pijaim, and it's a frevo. It's a sort of a Brazilian carnival dance.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Looking forward to it. Goran Krivokapić here in Winnipeg for the Winnipeg Classical Guitar Society's 16-17 season. So pleased to have you in the Diamond Lane for another Birchwood Jaguar 107 Live.
"107 Live" is Classic 107's intimate concert series, brought to you by Birchwood Jaguar, the art of performance.